Alright, that was a pretty interesting finale. The game got turned on its head yet again. We had a couple of interesting moves on Tribal that we aren't that used to seeing, and we get a very interesting final Tribal Council, and the most deserving player ends up winning the game. Because of a freaking twist! OMG! Survivor, when did you suddenly decide to become Big Brother and try and help people out? Now, okay, let's put the brakes on for a second here. This is not as bad as Big Brother because everything was contained. It was an even playing field. Anything could have happened here. Alright? And this shows that actually, for the most part, they do re-hide the idols even when there's only one time to find them, except for like Sanwendo Sur for whatever reason, which is inconsistent with what they did in Micronesia and China, but just even with all those things I've stated, this is still a big advantage for somebody who would have been voted out. It just, all this season long, even with all these changes, advantages, twists, whatever you want to call them, I was like, actually, this is making things interesting because no one is keeping their mouths shut. So this makes it an honest playing field. Everyone's judging each other correctly, and we've got a very interesting season, but as we got closer and closer to this finale, I began to get a little more nervous because something in the back of my mind was telling me something's fishy here. This is getting to be way too good of a good thing, and I personally just thought that was Chrissy becoming a better voice in the dynamic and stuff, but nah, it's nothing like that at all because it seems pretty clear to me that had it been Ben or Devin sitting next to her, they would have won, but just, giving that bit and giving Ben one last shot and allowing him to save himself, just like, I get it, okay, that this isn't like Big Brother, I get it, but just, oh, I am so pissed about this. Just, he would have been voted out otherwise, and we would have got an okay winner anyway. And you gotta remember something, okay? I never put Devin on my top picks to win, okay? Ben was on my top picks to win, and even though the past couple of episodes before this had my rooting for him go down a little bit, he was still the person that I would have voted for. If I'd been on that jury, I would have given it to him in a heartbeat. But just, you saved him inadvertently. Devin still could have won, okay? But, you know it's bad when the person that I wanted to see win, I'm still complaining about. It's like the other stuff, like I should be talking about, well, Mike, you know, he ended up still proving himself to be a nice guy, even though he strangely thinks he would have won the game. Yeah, right, buddy, but just... And then, like, Devin, you know, he actually got something that many people haven't gotten this season, you know, prioritize the target, throw a vote away, save yourself, but I can't really talk about that because of this twist. Just, I am so disappointed about this. And then that reunion show, all freaking 20 minutes of it, of actual footage, I should add, just half of it was promos and flashbacks. Just, nothing was accomplished there except for, oh, hey, Lord, what you done with this? Oh, too bad. I'm going to talk about this for the next season. Just, you didn't talk to the people except for Ben really at all. Just... oh my god, like... you know what, Caramel? Your reunion is looking a lot better right now, okay? Because seriously, at least more people were asked questions there, and the gags were a little bit funny, but... oh my god, I am so angry about this. At least with next season, you didn't bring back attorneys, because... with all about, you know, the past mistakes, I'm like, you're bringing attorneys again? Spread it out. Now, thankfully they aren't, but just... you know, The right person won, but because of a twist. And like, yeah, now Mike's winning is starting to look a lot better because even though Mike, likewise, had to constantly save himself from getting booted by his own alliance, even though Ben, likewise, was kind of getting booted from his own alliance, even though this alliance was a lot looser, let me tell you, Mike still mattered in putting people on the jury because he was the one that originally said, get rid of Tyler. Rodney and Will came to him and not Carolyn and said, hey, let's boot out Sierra, even though Mike originally was using them to vote out Rodney. He was directly responsible for putting Rodney on there. It was his alliance that put the no-callers on the jury. And his falling out with Dan, was responsible somewhat for him going, but like Ben just... It was all a group thing, which is not a bad thing because the people in this season, man, they were playing. Even the people that were booted out early, they still contributed somehow to this. But just a good outcome came, but we had that catch, the ultimate catch. Huh? Okay, I've got too much dead air going on here, so that about sums it up.